Broadcast in is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Second base, number 25.
Sanchez into his motion. First pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Step on the bag for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now batting, Victor Robles.
Left fielder, Victor.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And there's 1 down now. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Boy, not even close with that one. He's behind 0-1. Robles, base runner at first with 1 out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here's Robbie Cano now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Edwin Encarnacion. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cano onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hard on the ground towards short. Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air into shallow left center. Schwarber moving forward. He's there and records the first out. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Encarnacion is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Yelich, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Jay Buhner, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. Now to the plate, Mike Napoli. First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at bat. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Robles has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Buhner on third. Napoli on its second with 2 down. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Drilled down the line. And that's the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa is there on to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Now at the plate, Trey Turner, a base hit in his first trip. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
So digging in now, Victor Robles, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Cano has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Standing in, Nelson Cruz.
Leading off the 4th inning.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez.
Nelson
Fouled away.
Cruz.
The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Starling Marte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in, Jay Buhner, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Count is even, 2-2 to Buhner. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Mesoraco flies the tag. Buhner heads back to the bench with 2 down. Here's Mike Napoli now. A base hit in his first trip. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 2 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ready for another chance? Anibal Sanchez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. There goes the runner. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Rizzo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is on the ground over the first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slow roller left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Cruz on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Turner fields it cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Strike 3 called as he can't get. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his own bar. Ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2 to 3 putout for out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. High pop up. Bryant waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Victor Robles. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Schwarber is there. And that's the 3rd out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He was a ground out victim last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Stepping into the box, Jay Buhner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And he's safe. Striding into the box, Mike Napoli. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in, Anibal Sanchez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can. Justin Bohr will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Justin Bohr.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Tony Sipp gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Buhner. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the
a swing and a miss. That retires. In his Christian at bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And this is taken in for out number 1. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Neftali Feliz answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Feliz is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success. Yadier Molina will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Yadier Molina.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yadier Molina becomes out number 2 this inning. Justin Bohr will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. No balls and a strike to count. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Torres has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that. Nolan Ryan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading off for the Vikings,
high in the air out to center field.
Right. Now catching. Number
Marte
41.
is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ryan into the windup. 1-0 on its way. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Struck him out, so it remains. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Jake McGee enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Now pitching. Jake McGee.
Pitch on the way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Victor Robles. He singled his last time up. John Axford comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Taken called strike 2. And now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized.